Guys, this song is such a bop. For context, this song is ISO by again2. It's also known as the opening for JJK Season 3. Alrighty, so. And my dog is ruining my blankets again. Damn. Yeah, you snorting those bad boys. Alrighty. Yes, I'm talking to you. Alrighty. So I have found some mods. I'm gonna go over the mods just so you guys know what I'm playing with. So I'm playing with Essential, Flat Edits, Mouse Tweaks, and Zero's Minimap and World Map. I will probably take off Minimap or World Map at some point, but so overall, it's a pretty vanilla pack. For the most part, it really just makes it so you can play more variations in Superflat, which hey. Alrighty. So I'm still in the Nanami skin. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, so we're playing in plains. I was gonna update that to meadow. That's fine. I don't feel like dealing with changing it. Ow! Has anybody else been hearing those AI TurboTax ads? Because, like, they're starting to piss me off. Mostly because I'm anti-AI, but you know. It's also just a bad song. Like the karaoke one. Karaoke night one. Oh my god. Fucking sucks, man. I don't like AI. I'm getting tired of hearing people talk about AI. I thought I was gonna fix this problem. So. Okay. I messed around with this one a little bit before getting started. And I was under the impression that it was spawning above ground, just because it was way too low, and now I'm realizing maybe it just can't. I mean, that might just genuinely be a limitation with this mod, is that it can't spawn this under. Oh, no. Because if we go around. So I just didn't make it deep enough. Alright. Ow. Alright, what do we got in this chest? I'll take those torches. Anyways. Back to the village. Oh geez, okay, having my shoulder up here is killing me. That's not good. I'm getting old, folks. Farmer. Do you trade wheat? Do you trade wheat? Okay, but would you consider trading wheat? I said, would you consider trading wheat? This is so much easier with the reroll button. Aha! Ooh, and it's got apples. I'll take that. Also, I heard allegedly that Tommy Innit is doing Minecraft roleplay again. Am I going crazy? Did that actually happen? Don't answer the first one, actually. I don't need to know that one. But the second one... Wait, which one did I do first? I don't know. Don't tell me if I'm crazy, but tell me if Tommy and it did in fact start doing Minecraft roleplay. I say to my audience, which contains uh hated um and sometimes Rye if they haven't gone to bed, which they ought to go to bed. It's bedtime, Rye. And Bori say, Gecko, it's time for you to be in bed. No. Me no wanna. And Big Boy can decide not to go to bed. Oh, hoo hoo, I will take that. Thank you. Oh, dang, that's almost completed. Anyways, blacksmith. Is that all I'm gonna get from sewage? That's okay. I don't know if any of y'all have ever tried Easy Villagers before. That's a very fun mod, where you just pick up villagers, you just right click them, well shift right click them, and then you get a villager item. And I don't know that they've updated since the introduction of the bundle, but if they have, I think it'd be funny to have a bundle of villagers. Because they do stack, technically speaking. So standard villager doesn't stack. Like you pick up a couple villagers off the side of the road, and they're all like the same profession or all non-professioned. They're not going to show up the same, so they're going to be like separate entities because it keeps track of like do you have seeds in your pocket? But when you breed the villagers, then you get a little baby villager. That counts as those can stack, so you can stack those up. Oh lord. Getting out of here. I don't have it in me to deal with that yet. That's like the deadly. Like as tempted as I am to just, oh god, oh fuck my shoulder. Okay, hang on, I gotta. Yes, I'm wearing the Nanami skin. Okay, just gotta angle myself up a little bit so that I don't suffer as much. So bad. God, it's bad. So, for the base, I was thinking about doing something different. And yes, I was thinking about doing a circle. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I want to do something actually new to me. Okay, so what I think I want to do requires me to have a lot more stone than I have. Okay. This is just temporary. Hang on, options. Control, sneak toggle. Okay, that should do it. Wonder what that is. It's in the -30 zone. So you know what, if we're facing it when we hit -30. Well, it seems we've hit -30 facing it. Is this just like a lava formation? Or what? Where's the lava? There we go. You're hearing some lava finally. Ooh. Ooh, underground thing. No chest? Damn. Hang on. Did I accidentally put... Okay, I didn't. Oh, I was starting to think I put the stone under bedrock. Deep slate under bedrock. Did I leave my bed up here? Did. It's okay. Oh, Azuna, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? I'm just doing a little bit of hardcore Superflat with slight mods. Mostly so I can play around. Finally, someone else play Superflat. Ah, good. I love finding people who are into Superflat. I think it might just be me and Mog Swamp. And I guess now you. So I'm gonna, because you're also a Superflat enjoyer, I'm just gonna let you in on something. You only watch Superflat? Okay, so that actually really helps because I did not know there was that much Superflat content. Um, Flat Edit Plus basically lets you add in like all sorts of structures if you want to do like if you want to have like trial chambers but not and also have like deep slate because it's kind of like you have to choose one or the other. Do you want trial chambers or do you want deep slate? Just search up Minecraft Superflat. I should do that more. Just pop in, go bother people. Ba-da-dum-dum. Well, anyways, I play a lot more like servers usually, um, like ones with my friends, but those are. You play preset? Okay, so this. Let me pull it up. Recreate. Let me. So we've got extra dirt, stone, deep slate. So you got 38 stone, 20 deep slate, 8 dirt. You know what? That's totally fair. Everybody has their ways of doing it. I usually like to play meadows, but that's kind of a. I can see the cause problem. Discord? Maybe I do have a Discord. I believe it should be one of the links. Anyways, where am I going? I am also playing with some tiny quality of life mods just because I don't consider them cheating. To me, minimap isn't cheating. I'm in. How many days you on? So this, I just got started on this one. My furthest is 4,000, but that was with a again. I toggled around with the preset for that one because I wanted deep slate. So this one is what? Where's the days? Facing. Did they take days off? Huh. Well, anyways, it's like less than 5. So do you play standard or do you play hardcore for your Superflat? H plus C and look at for info time error. Normal? Yeah. Do want that. Yeah, none of those are working. If you had asked me a while before I started streaming if I would be into hardcore, I probably would have said no. But right around the time I started streaming, I actually realized that hardcore is really good because you don't have to run around and find all your stuff when you die. It's all gone. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Hate to break it to you, you're talking to the youngest streamer. Okay. You know what? That should be my new tagline instead of like the whole furry thing. Youngest streamer. How old are you? I am 26. Yeah, I'm aware how I sound. If you check my bio, that should clear that up for you. Oh, like I said, youngest streamer. Something something, I work with old people, and apparently getting old rubs off on people. don't like the update they did to these chunk borders. Him, but what happened to your voice? You don't mind me asking? Um, it hasn't dropped yet. Its current depth is purely a result of me fiddling around with my vocal cords and sometimes not doing a very good job at it. What about you? What are your pronouns? Hero Brian? Ah, cool. Nice to meet a legend. Just kidding, he, him. Cool. We're pulling this in by one more. Currently finishing my ominous bottle larva. Ooh. Trying to get totems. Oh wait, no, because you do a 1.16, so that means you would actually have trial chambers. It's two. Just not the bosses are the right since they changed it? Yeah. Like, on one hand, I understand why they changed it. But, like, on the other hand, I don't like it. But on the other hand, I am very much a creature of habit, so that's probably why. Alright, F3G. Hang on. Alrighty. That's no. This is where I lose people. This is where they decide, oh my god, I can't stand this guy. They have a second. They have 30 seconds to 5 minutes. They're like, is this guy really worth listening to all of these ads for? And the answer is usually, no. Oh, look who's back. Alright, thank you for the alert. You get your stuff done, alright? Gotta finish the farm? Yeah, good call. Alright, now I'm gonna build this into a porch, actually, I think. No, I don't like this. I'm gonna go back to the usual. So this build is inspired by what was described as an old school style Minecraft base. In a TikTok I saw earlier today. Um, and honestly, there was just something about it that was just like, it was speaking to me. I was like, I want to do this. Now, of course, I'm putting my own spin on it, but that's how everything is. Everybody, yeah, you always put your own spin on things. Man, I almost didn't stream tonight. I was like, I was like, it's too late. My dogs are gonna complain. They're in fact not complaining. They're both just snoozing belly up, just having a wonderful evening. But still, it's a typical concern with them. And of course, you know, God forbid, mom finds out the dogs are upset, and then you never hear the end of it. Oh, that's a child. Ha! You can't get me up here. I'm gonna try this style. Hmm. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Done? Yay! Okay. Glad to hear it. Fast farms are kind of the best. Don't have to wait around. Make this house a little bit taller. That's fine. Hmm. Take this down just a bit because this gives us a little bit more stone. Alrighty. You know what the cool thing about Essential is? You can have people just join your Minecraft world. It's like Bedrock, but you don't have to deal with Bedrock and you get mods. I need to do more with Essential. Okay, now if I do this. This kind of has a vibe I like. Let's see how it looks from the outside. Not bad, not bad. Not great, but not bad. should cut down on torch spam. Let me go get that bone. Thank you for the hydrate. Should make things a little bit brighter. I need more wood. Alright, time to go retire this iron golem. See, it looks like it's breaking down. I will grab these slime balls first, though. Alright, old man. Alright, I'll check in a little bit. I don't usually check Discord during streams. That's kind of that it just gets it just throws things off track sometimes. Golden apple, I will take. Need those. Can I have those underground? Probably too many, but I need that one. I'll find other uses for these fences. Counts as a use. Alright. Oh boy. It's getting late. I'm going to go ahead. Make this stone cutter. Make these last few additions. to base. Okay. So we're surrounded all around like lowberries. That's pretty good so far. And tomorrow we can do the rest of it. Not the rest of it. We can do more. Anybody interesting live? Read Maddie. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me for this little bit. I don't know when I'll be back next. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Honestly, 2 streams in a week